Welcome to the Iroquois Park on this Family Day weekend for a Sunday matinee game between the Pee-wee AAA Toros and Whitby. Toros trying to rebound from their loss to Kingston on Friday night. Trying to put themselves back into the win column. They get the return of Jackson after serving a 2-game suspension for his hit against Peterborough. Buchanan will be in goal at the one end for Whitby, and Spencer Shaw will be at the other end for the Toros and net for them. So Riley Branton takes this official draw to start it off here at Iroquois Park, won by number 25, Desgaret. Right back in behind the net there for Whitby. They start this out of their own end to start things off. Late pass is broken up there at center by Conlington by Blake Smith. Left pass Michael Drew's glove hand back into the corner from behind the net there. Trying to find her over here on the other side. That is Desson trying to take away the puck. Toros take it away first. Here comes an opportunity for Cadicolo as he dumps that deep and goes off on the change. So it doesn't take long for that line there for the Toros to do their job, go off on a line change. Out comes the ball with Jackman, and Davidson knocked down at center here by Campbell, trying to put that back in. So Campbell puts that back into the Whitby end. Here come the Wildcats bringing this in, and it's Bouchard going back into the corner. Bouchard at a front, stopped by Parker Shaw as he steered that aside. Up through center with a lead pass. That's going to be a drop pass for Jackman. Jackman trying to get around his man, sets it up, shot, and just missed as that was the first opportunity for the Toros. That whistled in wide of the goal. Tipped on front of the net, that might have been a stop there for Buchanan. From behind my left corner trying to dig it out. Whitby come away with it from out of their own end. Dropping it back way to the line. He didn't like the way he was going to lead himself out, so instead took his time from behind the goal. Here comes Bouchard bringing this in. Bouchard puts the brakes on from the face-off circle. His centering pass for Smith was broken up nicely, and the Toros bring that away. The late pass for Keaton Legacy tried to tip it to himself and muscle his way past number 16 there on the left side. Taken away there by Whitby. They send this down the ice. That was no icing on the play. Back in behind the goal again. There's an opportunity for Sterling, knocked down by Farmer in front. His intended pass for Gallagher was over his stick as it kept in there at the line. Walking this out from the corner. Turnover there to Luke Stone, and Stone will just find some open ice and take this away, dump it all the way in on net. Right pad save there by Buchanan. Was going to miss the net anyway, but he still got his pad on it to make the stop. We got an injured player, I believe that's Farmer, making his way to the bench on his knees, to the Whitby bench. Face-off is going to be off to the right now of Buchanan. Legacy's going to take this draw. A big offensive one off to the right. Won by Whitby. They're trying to fire this away. They'll lead it up to the neutral zone with a pass, and it gets taken away and now brought in here by Ellis. He tries to bring this in. Ellis' shot is blocked. Nice play there. And Michael Drew to block that one. Gallagher tried to make his way around. Michael Drew tipped it out. Kept in there by Ishwaran with a shot, and they score to open up the scoring here for Whitby. Ishwaran's initial shot. I don't know if it hit anything in front. I know it did. Hit the back of the net. And the Wildcats are up 1-0. Takes off here from center. Bouchard wins that draw. Flipped in by Ishwaran back into the corner. Blake Smith back there to retrieve it. Fires it around past Bouchard and kept in here by Ishwaran. Bouchard out of front. Nobody there. Kept in here by Whitby at the line. From behind the goal goes Cooper with it. Kept around the boards. They try and get it out past Cadicolo. Oldman trying to help as well. Bouchard cuts free, gets away from Mullen Dodd. There's a shot to the net. They hit a stick on the way through, and here comes Cadicolo up through center. 2-on-1, the odds are against him. Cadicolo trying to get around Ishwaran. Will poke it to himself to the right side. Cooper trying to fire that around. That gets knocked down on the left side. Trying to keep this in. Here's a shot to the net. It's not going to make its way to the goal. Still over there on that right side trying to dig it out. It's an opportunity to flip this away. It's a lead pass for the captain, Bouchard. Bouchard bringing it in. Bouchard shot way over the mark. Coming around the other side. Next in down there by number 91. Kept in by Whitby. There's a shot that goes wide. Off the boards. That's 50 behind the net. Number 90. Trying to get away from the checker. Nice drop pass to Bouchard. Bouchard turns it over. And here come the Toros back up the other way. Let up by Owen Dobbs. Big happy birthday goes out to Owen Dobbs, turning 13 today. Here comes an opportunity for Farmer. Coming off to the corner. From behind the net, they tried to set that up in front for Smith. Right in front of the goal, that goes out of the reach. Tapped in here by Hornblower. Hornblower shot, that goes off the massive Shaw. Around the boards it goes and kept in by Hornblower again. Smith on it now. Smith trying to get free from the face-off circle. Smith has it behind. He can't set it up in front. Taken away by the Toros. Condon Kennedy with a stretch pass. It was in the feet and Nadabo's got to kick it to his stick. Right in on that and Chukan steers it off to the left with his stick. Taken away by Whitby as they try and find some neutral zone in over the line. Here comes Smith. Here's a pass that gets broken up. Nice defensive play by Sterling. To come back, Smith spinning away from the checker on the other side from Kennedy. Sterling getting away here out of the corner. The tangle up here between Kennedy and Smith. There's a shot. Stopped it by Chukan, and he'll hold on to it. Whitby's getting the penalty out of it. It's going to go to Smith, so Toros get to go to the power play. Face-off will be off to the left now of Chukan. They win the draw. Trying to set this up. It goes over there to the other side. They're going to step into one. That gets blocked on the way through. Kept in at the line by McCaslin. McCaslin looking for Jackman on the other side. Jackman fires it down low off to the right. Goes back to Jackman again as they play catch with it. Over here to the other side. They try to walk this out. Go back to McCaslin instead. McCaslin shot. Blocker save there. Rebound! Another big save there by Chukan. And it's still loose there, trying for the wraparound this time. Toros pressure here on this power play. Kept in by McCaslin at the blue line. There's a shot to the left for Jackman. And that gets blocked and fired out. Right back into the zone goes McCaslin after it. McCaslin trying to move this over here. Hit the back of the net for his intended pass for Jackman. Big collision over here with Desson and Bouchard. Digging away at it here, right in front of us. Desson hit his man into the boards as McCaslin's got to make his way back to his feet. Jackman with a nice move to tip it to himself. Now he's trying to take this in over the line. Shot. Left pad saved there by Chukan. Right back into the left side. They're trying to dig it away. 3 Toros players. That comes free to Whitby though as they clear it out. From their own end, let out by Blake Smith who gets it to Ethan Sterling. Sterling back there for Smith who tries for some open ice. Smith drop pass there for Legacy who was coming in at the blue line and he couldn't concede the pass. There's Sterling. Over here to the other side now for Cadicolo. Hits the board, dumps that deep off the left side. From behind the net they try and clear this away. Out of that right side it goes down the ice. It's going to miss the net. 5 seconds left to go on the penalty to Smith. That should have been it for the first power play of the game. Late pass for Blake DeBow. Couldn't knock it down. Here comes Keaton Legacy though. Legacy can't get to the front of the net. Blake DeBow will try and get here on the other side. From behind the net. DeBow and Legacy trying to get that puck free. They had Cadicolo waiting in the slot area for a pass. It's still on that right side. Whitby are trying to retrieve some of the pressure. Farmer's back out there after injuring himself moments ago. Here comes Farmer now with the puck. Farmer's shot is blocked on the way through, and here comes DeBoo back up the other way. Blake DeBoo with a nice play, dumps that deep, and Chukan spears that off as DeBoo goes off on a change. Over the stick of Smith, and off the boards there from DeBoo. In over the line they come. Good play to walk away from the defender, trying to keep this in. Nice play at the blue line though by Cole Campbell. Tip pass him this time. First one back to Dwyer. He's got Gallagher on him. Over here to the other side. They look for an open ice, and that one over the stick there on the other side, rolling right into Toucan for an easy face-off. Face-off is off to the left of Toucan. In that left corner, they try and walk this out from behind the goal. Press it on, trying to get it back there to the blue line. He couldn't get a stick on it. Still loose there from the side. He tried to jam it in at that right side of the goal. The rolling puck over there. Whitby with two players trying to get rid of it out of the run. Toros win that battle, but it's back in behind the net there for Bouchard. He's going to get bumped off the puck. From behind the goal, Whitby starts this out to their own end. With a stretch pass there for number 9, Oldman, who puts that deep. And Oldman's going to go after his own rebound here on the right side. 5:40 left to go here. Whitby leading this one 1-0. They scored on their first shot of the game on a shot by Ashwar. Here comes another opportunity thrown to the net. They look for that same person, Ashwar, and he goes for another shot. That gets blocked. Fired around, up and out of play. Face-off is off to the left of the goal. Won by Whitby. Trying to get through there on the other side. There was Cadicolo. He'll get through on the other side. Trying to keep that in. Not going to happen. Here comes an opportunity for Bouchard the other way. Bouchard. Here comes a shot. There it is. Nice block. That went off the left shin pad. Captain at the line by Cooper. Setting up Pithy on that right side. Pithy's pass is broken up there by Cadicolo as they lead 3 up with Ethan Sterling. Sterling trying to get around the defender. That'll get tipped deep. A rolling puck right here in front of us for Cooper McCaslin. Pressured on there by Bouchard to try and cause a turnover. Now Smith is going to help out. Smith walking it in front, not going to be able to shoot it. Back to the line it goes. Shot to the goal. It's going to be right to the side of the net for Smith. Now for Bouchard. Right in front for a one-timer. Can't shoot it. Still loose there in the crease area. Toros take it away. With Owen Dobbs, he dumps it away. Hornblower will dump that deep back into the corner. Coming around the other side. Tapped in by Hornblower. Now for Farmer. On that left side, throws one to the front of the net, picking up a stick. Riley Brandt took a high stick there. Luckily he's wearing the full cage. Trying to kick this out of the zone. There's a shot that whistles in wide. Coming here for Ellis. Ellis' shot was blocked on the way through by Brandt, so it comes to the other side for Gallagher with it now with a drop pass. There's a shot to the net. Stopped by Shaw, still trying to find it as Michael Drew tried to clear it out of the zone. Tipped around the board, gets kept in by Hornblower with a shot. That's a nice block. I believe that hit Blake Smith's stick. Back to the line. Trying to put his body in front with Owen Dobbs. He will, but the puck was in his feet, so it stays in the offensive end for Whitby, not for long. Toros come away with that now and dump that deep back into the Whitby end to go off on the change. From their own end, they start this. It's a turnover there. Conlon Kennedy trying to make some moves to keep it in. It's back in behind the goal, trying to set one up in front. Good job to keep hold of it. Cole Campbell's shot was blocked by Oldman and off to the right side. Battle on that right side. Cole Campbell's shot. That just whistles over the gloved hand of Toucan and kept in by the Toros. Down by Whitby, they try and get it out. They got 2 men back. Zane Dwyer and Cole Campbell trying to hold off their man. There's a shot on net. Easy blockered away, saved by Parker Shaw. And he's going to find the rebound and take it for a face-off. It's going to be a draw that's off to the right of Shaw. Around the board trying to tip it out. He's going on his backhand. It's still loose there on the other side. Over here at the Scotiabank. Logo trying to kick that puck out of the zone. The Toros battling away at it, and they're going to win that battle and try and come away with the puck with Blake DeBow. DeBow getting up there with Conlon Kennedy, but he couldn't get around that defender. Tapped in. Here comes an opportunity to shoot the puck. Shot! Stopped it by Toucan as he was able to close his legs up to make that save. Tapped in by the Toros. Conlon Kennedy trying to find it here at the line. He'll fire it, but he couldn't get it in deep on his backhand. Jackson gets it. Now over here for Campbell with a pass off the board. All the way back into the Whitby end, no icing. From their own zone now through the neutral line for Bouchard with it. On his backhand, knocked down by Sterling. Held off the glass and out. It's up there for Cadicolo. He's going there with Jackman. Cadicolo's trying to make his way around the defender. It's on that right side, loses his footing. He tries to make his way back up. Here come Whitby over the line with Smith. Smith, he's not going to get around Sterling. Nice play, and Jackman comes back to help as well. Flipping it around for Owen Dobbs to try and get it out of his own end. Here's Ishwan with it. Ishwan, right here in front of us, has control of the puck. He's trying to do this himself. Right to the slaughter he comes, and he had his man all over him. That was Cadicolo. There's a shot, tipped on the way through, stopped by Shaw. Pithy's trying to find it, and he couldn't. And then Pithy gets taken down behind the goal by Sterling. From their own end, here comes an opportunity to bring this in. Dobbs is going to the front of the net. That goes wide of the goal. Trying to keep this in at the blue line. Nice play to knock that down, but he had to make his way around the defender, and he had it swept away from him before he could get to that opportunity. Late pass and skipping over the stick and back into the Toros end. Hard around the boards by Michael Drew. That goes for Braden Davidson, who tips it out. It's on that right side from behind the goal. Here comes an opportunity. Lead pass broken up there by Davidson. He walks in, looking to take one to the front of the net, but he had it swept away off the stick though. From behind their own goal. Up through center come Whitby. Here comes a pass for Farmer. Farmer's turning on the Jets with Ellis, but a nice defensive play by Michael Drew to come back and take him off his stick. And that was the end of period number 1. So Whitby weren't able to get that shot away, but it was still a nice defensive play there by Drew to end period number 1. The Toros go to period number 2, down 1-0. We had a penalty right there at the end of period number 1, so the Toros get to go to the second straight power play of the game. The only power plays in that first period. They had one right in the middle frame. Now they get one right at the end of the first period as McCaslin brings that offside. Here comes another penalty kill line for Whitby, led off by Bouchard, who wins the draw. Hornblower from behind the net rings it around there for the other side. Arsenault tries to get rid of it. That was a nice play to keep the line as the Toros held it in. Now they look for the pass. Dobbs with a pass to the other side, couldn't get it. Dobbs again, right in front, just over the stick as Davidson couldn't get a stick on it. Back to the line now for Jackman as he plays catch with it with McCaslin. Jackman now creeping in over the line. Jackman waiting for it. Here's the pass for Jackman just over the stick. That was a nice play there by Arsenault to get his stick on that to break up that opportunity. Toros bring us back in though. Jackman does a good job. They will collect the pass and bring it in. Jackman takes it behind the goal now. He's getting held, and backwards down the ice, right back into the corner. Bouchard showing some short-handed speed, throws it out in front, and the shot is blocked there, as that was a great opportunity for the Scarlet. From their own end, it's a late pass, dumped back into the Toros zone. Toros have it from their own end. Time running down here on this power play. The lead pass is tipped in by Owen Dobbs. From behind the goal, there's Street to fire it around. Street couldn't get it out. There's a shot to the net. Tipped and just wide over the net. Fired around and all the way down the ice past Blake Smith. 20 seconds left to go on the penalty to Whitby. They'll take this from their own end with a tip. There's Blake DeBow to try and get around the defender. Oldman can't do it. And Oldman just dumps out deep. From behind their own goal. That should about do it for the power play here for the Toros. Dumped right back in here by Marcoux. Marcoux dumped it in, and Ethan Sterling hit him, but he didn't know where it was in his equipment. Up through center. Here they come, the Toros in with Blake DeBow. He's taken down. Farmer takes it. Farmer takes it and almost turns it over. Here comes Pithy. Pithy's bringing this in against Sterling with a drop pass. It rolled over the stick of Smith right into Shaw for a face-off. So after that second power play, the Toros are going to get another one. It's going to be Smith that goes to the box. That penalty came after the whistle, so Toros trying to take advantage of an after the whistle penalty. Legacy can't do it. Schwarren will fire that around. Trying to keep it in. And the Toros caught a break there. Cutting in. Fire it. The bow shot. Blocker save there by Kukan. From their own end, and dump this right back into the right corner here for the Toros. Toros trying to dump this up through center, and away they come with Legacy. Coming in over the line, keeping Legacy, trying to get around Schwarren. Schwarren held him up nicely. Nice defensive play to keep that in. That could lead to something here. Lead pass now for DeBow. Right down low there for Legacy. Trying to jam this out in front, and was just out of the reach. From their own end now, the Toros. Shaw's got to come out to play that. Leaves it from behind his own goal as they start this from their own end. Here comes Arsenault with it. Arsenault gets it. Can't clear it. Legacy got in the way. Another nice turnover here for Kidiklo. Can't get to the front of that pass. Oh, they'll get that now. Sterling played with it, lost it, and here comes the chance for a discovery. Hit the post, rebound, and they score right in front of the net. As Whitby score on a rebound to make it 2-0. The turnover by Sterling that led to the first opportunity to hit the post, but the rebound went right in front of the goal and made no mistake to make things 2-0. That hits the glass and comes out at center. Here comes an opportunity to dump this in, and it goes into the Whitby bench out of play. Face off here from center. Just outside of the Whitby blue line. Late pass off the boards. Gets picked up and fired all the way down the ice by Braden Davidson into the corner. Owen Dodd's first one there. Hornblower can't get it out. Nice defensive play there on the side by Brant. Trying to get it back there again to him. Stripped off his stick and dumped down the ice. From their own end now they get it. Desson's trying to put some pressure on him behind the goal. Coming around back in behind the net. And away they start this out. All the way up through center comes Jackman. Trying to lead the rush. Ethan Jackman brings it in. Shot is going wide. Coming around the boards now for McCaslin. Skipper McCaslin fires that deep. Pass Marcoux for Conlon Kennedy. From behind the goal now. Kennedy can't get to the front of the net. Taken away here by Marcoux with a pass to Farmer out of his reach. Zane Dwyer can't get it out of his own end. Got kept in by Whitby. A shot to the net is stopped there by Shaw. Bouchard now takes this offensive draw. Coming around the boards from behind the net. Toros can't get it out of their own end. Whitby will keep it on that right side to try and cut out. Here's a chance for Smith and his shot got blocked, but it still is for Pippy. Shot gets stopped there by Shaw. Nicely done there by Parker Shaw to stop that opportunity from Pippy. Dumps down the ice by Braden Davidson into the corner. Legacy's going to try and be there first to take it away from Street from behind the net. Legacy trying to use his body to get that puck out of the zone. Good play here by Davidson as well. They're both trying to get the puck free. Legacy out of front, just over the stick of Stone on the other end. Luke Stone over here on the other side to try and get free, and he gets pulled over, and that's going to be a Whitby penalty as Luke Stone got pounded there at the Toros bench. Street is the one that goes to the box for the hit on Luke Stone. Face off is off to the right. It's in some feet area, and it's going to be taken away by Whitby and sent all the way down into the corner. First one back there to try and pick it up. Tipped in behind the goal. Ellis is trying to get there for a short handed opportunity. Here come the Toros. Dump that deep back in behind the net. From behind there is Cooper. Nice defensive play here by him to try and get it out. Toros not going to get it. Here's Ellis again. Ellis is coming after this for Whitby, number 10, trying to bring this in. He was stopped nicely on defense. Still fighting over here at the Whitby bench to try and dig that puck free. Finally comes free to the Toros as they look for a lead pass. Now brought in here by Jackman, who comes over the line. Ethan Jackman with the loose puck now to try and set up McCaslin. It's over here on the other side, trying to lock their face-off circle, stop like you can, and the rebound is stopped as well. Back to the line for McCaslin. They're looking for a man. Back for McCaslin again. McCaslin to Jackman. It was broken up just there by Descare. Jackman trying to win it behind the goal. Drops it back for McCaslin. Shot to the net. Tipped on the way through, and that might have been a kick save there by Kukan. Back in behind the goal. They've got Jackman waiting in front. He's going to try and stuff it in himself there from the side. Stopped by Kukan. And now taken away by Whitby and dumped down the ice. Trying to get to that loose puck there in the zone. Whitby bring this over the line here. It's back in that right corner. Toros will take it away and have control of the puck. It's a late pass through center as they bring this in. Trying to get it around. Farmer for an opportunity now. Ethan Jackman, shot to the net. Caught there by Kirkan, and he'll hold on. Legacy will take this draw now up to the left of the Whitby end. Wins it on a backhand, back to the line. Blake Smith a shot. Legacy tip, stopped by Kirkan. Still loose there at the side. Toros can't find it, and Whitby will and send it down the ice. So the Toros are going to go 0 for 3 on their power play. That goes back behind the net. From behind the goal, it'll be tipped to the other side. Looking for a lead pass through center, broken up there by Whitby. They'll cut out from the slot there from Desson, and he fires it just wide. Back to the line. They tried to go back there for Arsenault. He will keep that in there and pushes it off to the right side. Right to the front of the goal. The deflection goes wide, and Hornblower picks that up. Hornblower to the front. Stop and rebounded. It's up to Farmer, who's in the back of the net for a 3-0 lead. Face off here at center. Grant trying to win that scramble draw here. 2 goals here in the second period. A short-handed one by Whitby and one on a rebound right in front of the goal to make things now 3-0. They've got a little bit more breathing room now than that 1-0 lead they had after the first period. Here comes Smith. There's a shot. Blocker stayed there by Shaw. Back in behind the goal it goes. They're trying to control his man behind the net. From behind the goal, they're trying to pin it back there and get another face-off. Whitby are trying to get it out of some feet and get another scoring opportunity. Taken away by the Toros as they lead this out. Can't get around Cooper, who does a nice job there. Torres Street, number 88. Marcoux with it now behind the goal. Marcoux right around the boards. That goes past everybody onto a Torres stick. Some pressure on there. Trying to go off into that right side from behind the net. Taken away there by Whitby. From behind the net, Bouchard has it. Setting it up in front, taken away by the Toros. They'll lead this up through center. They got to get around Marcoux. That's an opportunity for Owen Dobbs to set up. Ethan Sterling shot. Stopped there by Kirkan, and the Toros were looking for that loose puck and couldn't bury it. Face off now is off to the right of Kirkan. One by the Toros. Campbell's shot is blocked. That could lead to an odd-man rush. 2-on-1 back the other way. They've got Gallagher going to the front of the goal. Instead, it's a shot that's whistled in wide past the blocker hand of Parker Shaw. Still loose there on the side. Walking it is Farmer. He can't get to the front of the net. Ishwaran, shot to the net. Stopped there by Shaw. And he'll gather that up for a face-off. Now it's a key draw that's off to the left of Parker Shaw. Won by Whitby, and they try to set that end to the front of the net. Jamming away at it right in front of the goal, and the Toros take that away. Up through center, they bring this in. It's Legacy trying to get around his defender, Ishwaran holding him all the way there into the corner. Held him up nicely enough. Avoided a penalty. Setting it up to the other side. Davidson fires it down low. It's in behind the goal now. They're looking to set this up for Keaton Legacy. Legacy walks out, looking for a shot to the front of the net. It goes wide. Picked up by Luke Stone, who uses the boards to his advantage. That hits the left skate here. And trying to get out there is Desson. And number 77, Cooper. Desson tries to get this out of his own end. Gets hit into the boards there on the other end by Braden Davidson. Here comes Whitby. Cutting out to the slot area. It's a shot along the ice that Shaw gathers up. Thought about dropping it, but then he sees a man coming into the zone and has second thoughts about that. The face-off now is off to the right of Shaw. Trying to clear this out of their own end. Here comes an opportunity to come after here for Bouchard, who clears it away. Nicely read there on the other end by Drew, but he can't get to the front of the puck. Toros trying to get this on the backhand, coming around the other side. That's going to get kept in here at the blue line. Toros take it away. They're going for that stretch pass through center for Jackman. One over his stick, and Arsenault leads it with a pass to Bouchard. He tries to cut in. Bouchard end to end. Can't get to the front of the net, but it's going to be a Toros penalty. It'll be the first one that's going to go to them as they held up Bouchard going to the front of the net. Face off now comes off to the right now of Parker Shaw. Won by Whitby. It gets kept in here by Arsenault. Good job by him to start off the power play right from behind the goal there is Smith. Smith will put it back in behind the goal there for Farmer. Farmer got the third goal here for Whitby. Has them up 3-0. Now they're looking for more on this power play. That one over the stick of Bouchard, but picked up by Smith in the zone. Setting up Bouchard, or Schwarn, sorry. There's a shot to get stopped, and the rebound is right there for Farmer once again where he was the last time, waiting for a rebound, and he puts it up and over Shaw to make it 4-0. Face off here from center. There's Farmer with it. Farmer having a strong game here in the second period. Already has 2 goals here, and has extended the Whitby lead now to 4. Toros went offside with Brant there. Back in behind the net goes Street after it. Street from his own end will move it here to the other side. Whitby sees the pressure on. Ellis goes behind his own goal. Now Ellis is going to try and go end-to-end against Adam Cadicolo. Ellis comes in over the line, takes this right to the front of the net as he tried to jam it in from the side. Great end-to-end rush there by Ellis. Didn't have the hands to finish that one off on that opportunity though. Here comes Mark Koo to put that away. Whitby were in offside. Dwyer's got to go back in his own end after the puck. Zane Dwyer tried to get it out of his own end. It's over here to the other side again for Dwyer. He gets another opportunity to clear. He's falling down, can't get it out. Got kept in there by Oldman, who puts it behind the goal. From behind the net, Whitby have to have it in behind the goal, taken away there on the other side. There's Oldman with it. He tips it back in behind there for Desson. Desson with a pass out in front. That's not going to reach anybody, and the Toros take that away from their own end. They lead this up. They got to get around a defenseman here for Street. Cadicolo gets bumped off the puck here on the other side. Still loose here. The Toros pick that up. The centering pass is coming over here for Blake Smith on the back end. Smith is taken into the boards there by Marcoux. Zakari, he gets knocked down. Street trying to dig away at the loose puck. He can't do it. Here comes Whitby out of their own end for Desson. Desson brings us in over the line. He's not going to get one to the front of the net. From behind the goal to come to the other side. Taken away by Whitby from behind the goal. Back to the line now through an opportunity. Great play by Cooper to set that up to the other side, but the shot by Schwarn hit a stick. From their own end now, the Toros to clear this up through center. Here comes an opportunity to go with the puck. He brings it all the way in with a shot. Scores! Brandon Davidson with a nice shot up and over Kican. And the Toros break the scoreless streak, and they're up 4-1. With exactly 1 minute left, Davidson's shot beats Kican, and the Toros on the board down by 3. Hornblower with it now. Broken up. Here comes an opportunity to move this in. Toros looking for more before the end of the first. Coming away to the other side here. Kept in here trying to keep it in there with Sterling. Couldn't do it. Here comes an opportunity now for Arsenault to pass that up. That goes over the stick of Bouchard and back to the corner for Sterling. Ethan Sterling from behind his own net on a backhand will move this around the other side. Fired in on that. Stopped there by Shaw on the shot by Arsenault, who handles it with ease with 30 seconds left to go here on the clock. At Aircraft Pad 4 on the Sunday afternoon on the long weekend for Family Day tomorrow. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Fired around the net. Went over the stick on the other side. Tipped away there, trying to tip it right back in. Here comes an opportunity to skate with it over the line. A drop pass just out of the reach of the Bruins. From their own end now, McCaskman picks that up. McCaskman trying to cut right to the front of the goal. And he comes in offside. Face-off here in front of us. Bouchard and Riley Brant. Won by Whitby. Whitby tries to put this in over the line for the final shot of the second period. He'll skip off the back end boards behind the net. And that does it for period 2. Whitby takes a 3-goal lead to the third period. One more period left to go here at the Eurocross Park Arena in Whitby. The Pee-wee AAA Toros have found themselves into a 4-1 hole. They try and dig out of the start period number 3 here on this Sunday afternoon. Wrapped around the boards. Here comes Jackman with a pass for Legacy over his stick. Turnover, but the Toros are offside. Jackman tried his best to come back onside, but Legacy was too far over the line to keep that onside. So we'll have another face-off outside of the Whitby blue line. Legacy's going to take this draw. Face-off won by Whitby. Schwarn trying to be the first one there. Legacy's going to try and bump him off the puck on that right side. Kept in, a shot is steered off to the left by Toucan with his stick. Here comes Desson trying to get it out of his own end, and that hit a player trying to keep it in the zone. Trying to get around the defender for an opportunity. It comes through center, and away come the Whitby Wildcats. Over the line, they're able to split that bit back in behind the goal. Oldman trying to get to it. Taken away here on the other side by Sterling, who fires, or Jackman, who fires that away. McCaslin from his own end sees Jackman or Sterling, so they chipped up right in front of him, and that's going to be a penalty for sure, as it was right in front of the referee. It's going to go for a tripping call, and it's going to go to Desson. So the Toros, after scoring at the end of the second period to make it 4-1, have an opportunity to cut it to a 2-goal lead now. But they've had 3 opportunities on this power play and have failed to convert to one yet. They did have a couple of opportunities on their last one right in front of the goal. There's a shot to the net. Deflected, they score! Right in front of the net, it got redirected in behind the goal. And it doesn't take long for the Toros to score on that power play to make it 4-2. And I believe that went to Davidson, tipped that in front of the net, and if it is, that's his second of the game on that redirection net in front. Tipped that in front of the goal, tipped past the defender and right back in behind the goal. Dwyer trying to pick that up in front, capped in by Arsenault, shot blocked on the way through. Nice block there by Cole Campbell as he tries to pick up Bouchard now. Campbell and Bouchard tipping at it. 2-on-1 back the other way, but the Toros can't get to the puck before Hornblower does. Hornblower goes back in his own end after it. We'll drop it back there to the other side as they move this up. Over the stick here for Bouchard. Slap back in behind the Toros goal. Dwyer will pick this up from behind his own net and drop it here for Campbell. Around the boards now for Adam Kiddickle with a pass. Here's an opportunity to find some open ice. Stripped off the puck there was Dwyer. Here comes Farmer. He's not getting around the defender. Great play by Michael Drew to stick to Farmer. Fired right back in. That'll go past everybody back into the corner. From behind the net there, nice drop pass by Blake Smith. They're trying to walk this from the slot area. Can't get a shot away. Capped in here by Street, but now he loses it. He bobbled it and couldn't keep it in at the line. Now Street will put this back in the zone. Over here for Michael Drew. Drew over here to the other side. Good play there with Smith as Blake Smith gets it out of his own end up there for DeBow. Now Legacy takes it up there with Kiddickle. Shot right past save there by Chican. But Toros putting pressure on, looking to cut this to a 1-goal game as that's Legacy trying to walk it out in front. Taking off his stick, back come the Wildcats the other way with Ellis. But the intended pass was taken away. Michael Drew sets it up through center now for Conlon Kennedy. Kennedy tries to get to the front of the net. It's off to the right side. From behind that goal, they try and set it back to the line for Ethan Sterling, who is coming in to pinch to keep it in at the line. It's on that right side, everybody trying to get to it. There's a shot, stopped there with a right pad if you can. On that opportunity from Jackman from the line. Back comes Whitby the other way. Here comes Desson with a shot. That just whistled wide. Kept in here by Sterling as he tried to get it out. Knocked down by Oldman though. Conlon Kennedy comes away with it. He's setting it up through center for Riley Brandt. Getting up there with Jackman as well. Jackman trying to get through. Couldn't get through to the net. Kept in by McCaslin on the shot. That hit a stick and went wide, but it's Toros pressure now. Kept in here on the right side. Back to the line. Trying to keep this in there as McCaslin he does. Here's Ethan Sterling with a shot. That gets blocked there by Oldman as he puts his body on the line. Knocked down here at center by Cooper McCaslin. Whitby off on the change. McCaslin brings it in. Cooper McCaslin sends one to the front of the goal behind the net. Toros playing around with it. Coming around the other side again. Trying to battle on that left side to get it free. It's free to the Toros. Walking out. Can't get to the front of the net though. McCaslin turns it over. Here's Pithy coming after it. And a nice defensive play there by Ethan Sterling. Sterling is able to get a stick on it to sweep it away from Pithy. Here comes Bouchard. Bouchard in front of the net. Just missed on the other side by Pithy. Pithy fired it wide. He had the wide open net to shoot at. Back to the line. Here comes a shot. Back gets wide of the goal. Here comes another opportunity. It's going to be a penalty out in front. And it's going to go to the Toros on that battle in front of the goal between Sterling and Ellis, I believe. And it's going to go to Ethan Sterling for the penalty. It was actually a battle between Pithy and Ethan Sterling. Sterling gets the penalty out of it. Toros after a big kill here. They got one on the power play to cut this to a 2-goal lead, but now Whitby get the opportunity for a power play. They've already got a power play going in the game. That one went to Farmer in the second period. Bouchard, shot, stopped there by Shaw. Still loose, trying to find it, can't get there. Farmer will pick it up now from the face-off dot. Takes it back to the line. Farmer now sets up. Arsenault set up in front. Toros get it with Zane Dwyer. Dwyer gets it, sends it, going to the ice, back down into the corner. From behind there, Toros try to pick that up. Here comes an opportunity from their own end. A lead pass there for Smith that went over his stick. Now Smith brings it over the line and cuts in. Nice defensive play, just lifted the stick there by Campbell. Arsenault, nice read by Legacy as that comes out through center. Arsenault gets it now. Trying to move it here to the other side, that's over the stick. Lead pass now for Arsenault, who brings it in. Arsenault sees a streaker on the other side, that's number 19. That's Gallagher in the corner. Gallagher setting it back to the line. Over here to the other side for Arsenault now. Arsenault gets it to the other side for Hornblower, who tries to put it off to the right side. Hornblower. Arsenault can't shoot that. Still loose there for Ellis. Ellis over here for Hornblower. Hornblower can't control the puck. He gets it back again and spins off his man. Hornblower, shot to the net. It's a bouncer. Toros can't get rid of it. Now they will tip it down the ice. 20 seconds left to go now on the penalty to Ethan Sterling as Kukan's got to come out to play that behind the goal. From their own end, Whitby will get that away. Trying to go away on the backhand here on the other side. It's a bouncing puck and the Toros get away with it. From their own end now, Whitby have got to go back in their own zone after it. From behind their own net, they start this out. Looking for that set pass, read well by the Toros as they try and bring this in. It's off to that left side, setting it up in front of the goal, taken away by Whitby. They'll bring this over the line here with Street. Street a shot, left pass saved there by the Toros. Parker Shaw. Desson trying to get it out. Desson trying to get some help over there to try and dig the puck free. They had Oldman waiting in front of the goal for a pass. Owen Dobbs will be over here now. Desson taking it behind the goal. He can't get to the front of the net. It'll be Oldman coming after it. Oldman's going to get taken into the boards there by Blake Smith or Michael Drew. Michael Drew picks that up from his own end. He's getting punched over to here with Descaries. Tapped in here by Street. Street can't shoot it, but he pushes it off there for Descaries. Right in front of the net. Over the stick. Dobbs trying to get it out. Blake Smith trying to fire it. Find his man on the other side. Hit into the boards. There's the penalty. Coming to Whitby. And for that hit him behind the goal. Oldman is the one that gets the penalty. So just like the Toros did to start off the third period, they get a power play, and if they can connect like they did on that last power play, they can cut this to a 1-goal lead, and they get the opportunity to start it off. There's a shot, rings the post in behind Kukan. Backhanded away and out. Back here from McCaslin with a lead pass. In comes Riley Brandt with Owen Dobbs over his stick on the other side. Found by Whitby, dumped out by Whitby down the ice, and Parker Shaw will lead that behind his own goal. Up back there for McCaslin. He'll let his man coming over here to the other side here for Ethan Jackman. Jackman through center with a stretch pass, and here comes an opportunity to bring this in. Off to the side there is Brandt in behind the goal. Trying to win that battle. Comes free, it goes back to the line now. Setting it up to the other side, it was over the stick. Cooper McCaslin now over here for Ethan Jackman. Jackman through center. Trying to pick this up, he tips it away for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs is going off to the corner. He's going to take it in behind the goal and get pressured on that right side and behind the net. They're seeing a man right in front of the goal. They're trying to jam it in from the side and couldn't do it. From behind the net. Trying to walk this out from behind the goal. Taking off his feet. And here comes another Whitby penalty for the hit. It'll be a 2-man advantage. Now it's a key face-off coming off to the left. The 2-man advantage is an interference penalty to Bouchard. At least for 40 seconds of power play. 2-man advantage. McCaslin shot. Stopped there by Kukan, who stands his ground. Whitby get it and send it down the ice. McCaslin going back in his own end with 25 seconds left to go here on the first penalty. Up through center, they start this out. Trying to bring this in is McCaslin. Drop pass. That's going to be still the slot area. Toros trying to knock that down. Can't do it, and that'll get cleared away. That's going to do it for first penalty with 5 seconds left to go on it. But there's still a penalty going over to Bouchard. Here comes Riley Brandt with it. Brandt with a pass was out of the reach. And Whitby got it and sent it the length of the ice. Back into the corner. McCaslin coming after it against Gallagher now. Over here to the other side now for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs will bring this over the line. That gets a shot and fired away by Whitby. Knocked down by Ethan Sterling at center. Can't get through. Picked up here by Whitby. Ishwaran. Shot to the net. That got a stick. That caught the shoulder there of Shaw. Up through center. They bring this in on 3 in over the line. Trying to get 3 past Pithy and couldn't do it. That gets sent the length of the ice. Under 5 minutes left to go now. Here comes Sterling. Lead pass for Conlon Kennedy. Kennedy getting in here with Legacy over the line. He's getting tripped up. Still loose. Kept in at the blue line. Ethan Sterling playing catch with it. Moves it over here to the other side. Goes back to the line and out of the zone. Now picked up here by Sterling again as that gets dumped off the glass and back into the Whitby end. From their own zone, they go for that stretch pass. That's going to go past everybody and kill off more time on this penalty to Bouchard. Sterling will tip it over here for Dwyer. Zane Dwyer from his own end with a stretch pass up through center. Finds Conlon Kennedy with a shot. There's a right pass here by Kirkan. Penalties now over to Bouchard. Whitby does a good job there to kill off the 2-man advantage. Toros couldn't get any shots on that 2-man advantage. There's another shot. They've got a Whitby injured player after blocking the shot. That was Desson. And we're going to get a penalty, I believe, coming up. And it's a Toros penalty that goes for tripping. Face-off is coming off to the right of Parker Shaw. 5 Whitby players on the ice to 4 Toros. This is a major kill here for the Toros. Already down 2 here in the third period. Here's an opportunity here for Adam Cadicolo. Cadicolo tipped this away as they try and get to this front of the net. Right in behind the goal. Trying to win that muscle battle in the corner. It's off to the right side, taken away by Whitby. It'll be up through center as they try and get in through the neutral zone. A nice play there by Cadicolo trying to stick to it, and a nice spin move by Ishwaran. Ishwaran back down, right in front for Ishwaran, caught there by Shaw on the one-timer as he robs Ishwaran out in front of the net. Face off now comes off to the right of the Toros end. Won by Whitby. Here's Arsenault setting it up from the face-off circle. Hornblower over here for Bouchard. Now for Arsenault. Arsenault out shot. Stopped there by Shaw. No rebound. Now it's a key draw off to the left of the Toros end here for Bouchard to take it. Bouchard wins it for Arsenault. Arsenault sets it up to the other side. Looking for a shot through a screen. This one gets caught there by Parker Shaw off the stick of Ishwaran. That was Hornblower's opportunity there to shoot that puck. Now Ishwaran's on the ice, taking Hornblower's spot. Arsenault over here to the other side there for Farmer. Can't get to the front of the net. Ishwaran digging away and winning that battle. Toros trying to get it out of their own end, but Ishwaran wouldn't let it. Here's Arsenault. Arsenault from the face-off circle, fanned on it. And here comes an opportunity to clear by Drew. Bouchard knocks it down, sets it up. Farmer can't control the bouncing puck. Over here to the other side here for Arsenault. Arsenault behind the net now for Smith. Arsenault walking out. The pass for Farmer was out of his reach. He'll get it back. Playing catch with it with Ishwaran. Back in behind the goal now for Smith. Smith is getting covered over there by Michael Drew. Kept in here by Bouchard. Braden Davison going after it to try and get it out past Arsenault. Couldn't do it. Still loose there for Drew, along with Luke Stone, and Stone is going to get the penalty. The 4-minute double minor that goes to Stone for the head contact. Legacy wins the draw. So any chances for the Toros now pretty much have gone out the window, down 4-2 with under 2 minutes left. And now with the 4-minute double minor to Luke Stone for the head contact. There's a shot. Stopped there by Shaw. As Ellis looks for a rebound, he gets cleared out of the zone. Starry now will take this draw. That's going to take place off to the right of Parker Shaw. Back to the line. Looking for a shot to the net. Stopped by Shaw. Still loose. Backhanded away. Not out. Kept in by Marcoux as Dobbs couldn't get it out strongly enough on the backhand. Now it's Descari. Back to the line there for Street. Setting up Marcoux. Shot. Nice block there. Sterling got a stick on it. Back to the line for Marcoux. Over here to Street. Street with a shot to the front of the net. It's in some feet. It was in Ellis's feet and couldn't get to it, and then it gets cleared up to the Toros bench at a play. Face-off is coming off to the right of Shaw. 1:05 left to go here in the game. Cooper with it now. Setting it up to the other side. It goes back in behind the net for Smith. Smith will walk this out now, having control of the puck. He'll set it up on a backhand there into the corner for Ishwaran. Ishwaran getting away from the checker, getting it back to the line again. Now for Bouchard. Bouchard a shot, way over the mark. That's going to get kept in here by Smith at the line, but he's getting pressured on and kept in by Bouchard. Bouchard, face-off circle shot, right pad saved there by Shaw. Toros get the rebound, fire it out past Cooper down the ice. Like the bow, trying to get to the rolling puck. Buchanan coming out, and he'll come out of his net to freeze that up. Face-off now comes deep into the Whitby end off to the right of the goal. 20 seconds left to go here in the game. Descari trying to get through here on the other side. Kept in there by Sterling, trying to find his here on the other side. There's a shot, and Shaw got a piece of that and was able to block it away. The Toros come up short in this one. It was a second period there in the second where Whitby had 3 goals. 2 of them went to Farmer on rebounds out in front of the net, and that proved to be the difference in this one, as the Toros couldn't dig out of that 4-1 hole after the second period. They got one of them back on a power play, but that's as close as this one comes. The Toros regular season is winding down now, so we will see you on the next game. I hope you have a safe and fun family day tomorrow. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackson.